Vega just really trying to get the best out of early landing phase. We'll swing and a miss on the Torrent, but that wave belongs to Batrider now, and there's that tree! He shows up, starts beating down Sccc, and actually secures the first blood. Follow through of action. G's gonna get spotted, the X is gonna be coming up, and Silent drops down the Static Storm right on top of their head, and G's gonna be able to make it away to safety, and now it could be a turnaround play coming in from Vega, spotting out Kaka, the weaker link at the moment. Sonic Wave goes through, but is not able to catch and get the finish on this one. Vega may need to create some space and back up a bit. Meanwhile, on the other side, Faith lays down the ice path, gets good connection for Silent, and he's going to be overpowered here and taken out. Moving forward here, it looks like. Okay, moving in now. ALOHADANCE just shreds apart the Kunkka. With the power of the BKB, he just walks past the ice path. They're able to get the lasso catch and grab and takedown of Sccc, and it's going to be Vega looking to unload. They wipe down 3. They'll only lose the Disruptor. Maintain the area of the Roshan, take it for themselves. The smoke's popped. The detection's ahead of them, but they are going to be able to try to make the jump there for the Troll before he has the BKB go off, but he gets moved out of the way of the path, pops his BKB, turns around, and Mance fights the Bear. But the Bear is able to shrug it off a bit, but now gets locked in his place with the Bash. And it's just ALOHADANCE going crazy right now. He's able to shred right through the Bear. Faith goes down to... My goodness. All right. Now it's going to be Newbee defending. How the tables have turned in this game. And they're unleashing what they got to spam out the way, but the move has been made. Immediate Yules is going to be there. The Troll turns it around and looks to focus fire down Kaka. That means there's going to be no boat in this fight. He looks to go for the next target. It's going to be the Invoker. He gets off the Ghost Walk and runs on back. The rest of Vega, though, they're eating a lot of spell damage here, and they could crumble down. First drop is going to be Silent, and now they look to get a hold of ALOHADANCE. Can they get the finish here? They're going for it. They will get the Aegis down. They get the follow-up takedown on G, and Newbee could quickly gather around and get the finish on the Troll 2, and it looks like they will. Newbee have been able to hold the high ground and get the better end of this fight.
But they are going to need to wait a little bit longer. It looks like KP and the rest of Newbee are smoked
Troll's
up.
mid. KP, long jump to get it. His team's waiting behind him here a bit. They're going to lay down the ice path in the macro pyre. Now, Afterlife able to move in there. They don't quite catch him with anything, so he gets the full pull back onto the Bear and burst him down. No one could stop the Bat.
I take back what I said about Batrider. He doesn't have BKB.
He shows you. He goes in without a BKB and he gets it done. And they're looking to do more, but look at this. Turnaround KP. Epicenter is going to be there, and G now begins to move in. He's got his BKB. He's unleashing everything he can. Newbee going to get forced back a bit. On the other side, Abyssal Slam down comes out as the buyback return is going to be there for U9. Good burrow approach. Can they get the finish? Troll's able to run out the other direction and sidestep the Tornado. And he's heading all the way back up the other direction, but the chase is on. Can G be there to help him out? KP dives on forward a bit, while on the other side...
Oh, you know who used that shrine earlier?
Oh, it's G! They were so dead set on that Troll in the mid lane. It's just Troll's the Batrider came in right from behind and took him down, and now it's Troll inside the pit looking to go for the finish, but suddenly Newbee jump into action right now. They are going to get the lasso grab to hold and tie down the Bear. The Roach is going to get dropped, and it's the Troll who picks it up. But he could end up losing that Aegis life right away. He gets blasted out from the pit, and right next to the arms of Newbee here, he is going to dish out the Tomahawks, looking to stay alive. He manages to get the turnaround finish. Takes down the Ursa. He's going to be out. Dieback for him. The rest of Newbee scramble to potentially make it away, but not before other casualties.
The pullback, they just weren't expecting it. Also, even Ursa could have built an axe to deal with the lasso.
Burrow's coming up from KP. A new lasso's going to be there. It's a pullback for Sccc, and he's suddenly gone. An immediate buyback will come out, but this is the final hurrah, potentially, for Newbee to defend. They're already going to be losing this top set of racks. Vega will leave the catapults to finish the job, and they're moving on to the next horizon now. A new tier 3 before him, and there's still no Ursa for about 35 seconds. It's all on the Wizard. Sccc dishing out everything he can to slow them down. KP moving into action. They drop down the Static Storm, and he gets the self-heals off, but he's going to pop into a new silence. Macro Pyre also going to be committed and dropped. They pop the dust to scout him out. Sccc puts his focus though onto the Troll, hits him with a cold snap, and will be able to get the Aegis down. Vega, low on mana from the others. Troll can't move out from the ice wall while G moves into action and quickly snipes down Kaka, put back into the grave. G, can he make it out though? He already blinked in the action, is low on mana. Fueled up, ice paths there from Faith, hits him with a dual breath, and the Abyssal follow-up will be there. G also going to be going down, no buyback for this man. Seoma can't make it away. They catch him with the burrow, and he's going to be going down too. As the Troll was locked in his place, just did Nice hit and run right there, and it's going to be Newbee with the numbers advantage. KP in and right back out, while in the mid lane, they get a good setup here for the tree, and they could suddenly get rid of the support staff. The follow-up lasso's there, but the bat's trapped inside. G's looking to make his move in and trying to go for the finish of KP, but KP gets the Yules off and avoids that trouble. G now suddenly was short on mana. The troll is trying to scratch the back of the bear, but can't get enough done through that ulti. The torrent's going to be going out. G's now the one in trouble. The bear doesn't end up going down. G's trapped with inside and finally gets popped. Good tornado, gets the catch onto the tree. KP comes on in from the backside with a good epicenter. Will help them get the finish and the takedown of the tree. And now from Sccc, gets the focus onto the troll. Evaporates all of that mana. A tornado onto the bat as he heads to the other side. They're going to catch him with the burrow and the combo coming out. The Invoker deafening blasts him out of this game. And now they're looking for a new approach, looking to go for Mugi before Sccc can come around the corner. He's fending off a lot of the damage. The Static Storm going to be dropped right on top of the Invoker, but he steps away from it, turns around, and begins to go to work onto the troll. They slash him from behind. He's going to get forced on forward. He's able to get up the tomahawks and tries to get a hold of Kaka, but now he's surrounded, and he's getting kited down. The Sheep is going to lock him in his place. They are able to get the finish onto U9, though, who is out for good. So if they could somehow take down this Invoker, I imagine he's got his buyback available to him now. So they're going to have to take him down twice like the last time. A move in. This time the bat does have that BKB, and he's able to get the pullback on KP. KP does have a buyback, though, and he uses it right away. Now the attention's going to be on the tier 3. There goes the glyph. They're trying to creep on in. There's a burrow. Gets the connection onto G. Sccc tries to focus down the Queen of Pain if possible here. She does not have a buyback, tries to go for it, but then that's when G pops the BKB, looking to make his move in. He tags the shrine and tries to heal on up. Sccc makes it the other direction. Tornadoes a flying here, but look at G. He's been going to work onto the racks. It looks like they are going to be able to clear it out. If Vega could get this and walk away with their lives, it already feels well worth it. It's still going to be about 25 seconds before U9 is back into play, and Vega have already gone to work on the third tier 3. They already got it down. And Newbee are going to be forced to step into action now. About 10 more seconds. There goes Afterlife. No more BKB going to be available, so after the last was there, they're going to already Yules them up. The Epi's going to be coming out. They're looking to go for the burst. Can they get G down in time? They're trying to do it. Can't quite get it yet. Tornado's going to get him in the air right now, but as he comes back down, he blinks on forward and looks to go for the finish onto Sccc and is able to get it. Now the buyback's going to be forced out now. They will get down the Queen with that first life, and they get the setup on the tree. Now they wait the return of the Queen of Pain. Sccc waiting for the blink on the way back, and there it is. BKB's there, though. They're waiting for it to end, and they got him with the Sheep. Reminder, there's no buyback here for G. If he goes down, he tries to blink away, but they suck him right back in. And here we go. Newbee have to go all in at this point to stay alive. They are down nearly 30,000 net worth. They're going to try to move in and go for the immediate finish. They will get the Bat Rider down, out for 2 minutes without a buyback. No lassos to fear. G still needs 50 seconds. The tree is back now. But this is all on the troll. And forget the Rex, they're going for the tier 4s. They have to. They have to, and they're going. Troll is getting hit hard, and he only has 5 seconds of BKB. We watch the split screen as the tier 4s are also going to be in trouble from the side of Newbee. Newbee are the team moving in, though, and they're looking to blast him down. KP in a lot of trouble. He's trying to stall him out. They're moving in for the tier 4s at the same moment. Can they get it down? It's about an equal pacing here on both sides of the base. Troll rushing in, trying to go to the fish on Mugi. Can he get it done? Mugi pops the ulti, and he's trying to slash what he can. It's the Shrine in trouble for Newbee, and it looks like it's going to be Vega who are going to get it done. Newbee can't quite get it. They fight with everything they have, but it's just not enough. Vega clinch it and keep it. G has mostly fine-tuned the art of the mid lane.
Yeah, he's his OG mid laner.
Yeah, this is his home. And whether DK's in the meta or not, he'd probably visit it many metas before too. Top lane, early telekinesis pullback. Can't get it? Yes, they can. Last hit's going to be there, and it's going to be first blood rewarded to Vega on this one.
In terms of deaths, but net worth is not so bad, 400.
And you're trying to balance it with how much the Ursa's getting on your team, so it feels pretty good. But here, Newbee now are trying to help that a bit. They head to the top lane. Afterlife tries to TP out, but there's a good burrow, but then Seoma shows up with that Fade Bolt. will zap down Kaka once again. Eventually, Mugi will be able to move on in and get the finish, takedown of to Afterlife, and Faith could be next. No! Able to de-aggro the tower a bit. He runs on out. CeMaTheSlayeR's not going to be able to get the finish, and now it's Weaver moving on in. Can he take down the Grand Magus? No! He hits the showers, turns it around, zaps him with a fade ball, and Mugi's going to try to run out the other direction. He's like pinging up there. Sccc will be popped at that moment, but they've already made the move for G. Hook shot's going to be, and he cogs them all inside to stop them from moving on to G. G's going to be able to turn around, gets good damage onto Sccc, but can't quite get the finish. Him and Afterlife now going to eat the huge Sonic Wave coming out, and it will help secure a double kill for KP. Except the fact that this Roche is happening, it looks like the Shrine had just come back up. They all will heal on up and could make a new approach here. This is getting stretched out long enough that could turn trouble for Vega. They will knock down Silent. With the help of that Sonic Wave, Afterlife, though, was able to make the move in for Kaka, locks him within the cogs, and they will be able to get the finish. CeMaTheSlayeR picks that one up with a fade ball, and they get the turnaround takedown of Afterlife. A double kill going to be awarded to Mugi. Take it to the mid lane. Try to make a tier 1 happen here. Faith will get it started with a liquid fire. Ooh, Ice Pat to the high ground. But CeMaTheSlayeR quickly blinks away. Steps away, move in for G. Back from the top lane, eats the Sonic Wave, plus the Epicenter now coming out. And then they move in with a hook shot. Cog's going to be there. Stolen Sonic Wave and refires it right back onto Newbee. Newbee looking to jump on out, but it's now Vega's time to strike, and they quickly take down 2. A pullback's going to be there for Sccc. He's able to blink away, but the jump is on. A new blink there from the Bear. Fade Bolt is able to connect, and he goes down with the last thing of the urn.
God, Rubik.
Woo!
Dream Rubik game, I tell you.
This is awesome.
Dream Rubik game. My God.
Oma, wonderful game for him already, and now with that, Vega can move themselves in the pit and finally get this Roche down.
That was a sick hook shot, though, by Afterlife. That was, I think, the turning point of the fight right there, where he cogged like 2 or 3 of them and just made it very difficult. Oh,
awkward for G. Macropyre's there. They get it down, and it is going to be picked up. But now ALOHADANCE could be in a bit of trouble. Swings for the fences here, but it's a cog trap in for KP. He's eating the battery salt, and he can't get anything quite off yet. He's running back out, but eventually will get slashed down.
And Sccc stolen. And have fun with that, Rubik.
Faith is trying to make it away here. They could lose their Aegis life fast, but G's now shown up, looking to come in from behind. Afterlife, the hook shot connection, bumping back the others and locking in Faith will help them secure that one. They will end up losing the Rubik as he gets blasted down from Mugi there. The freezing field comes off and helps secure the finish of Kaka.
If you look at Newbee's lineup, it's
magic,
very magic-based. And the Troll last game had the magic resist talents. That's why he was like so incredibly tanky. And having no field, 20% for your whole entire team.
Yeah, and I imagine some of the others, do any of them have talents of magic resist? I mean, that will stack with it as well.
Clock has one, but usually people take the battery assault damage.
That's true. Oh, there goes Burrow. Swarm comes out. They've already made their jump. The Ice Path's good timing to try to slow them down. Now a Ravage step in there for KP. They are going to be able to get the finish of Kaka. Stolen Ravage! Hello! Drop down from CeMaTheSlayeR, and he puts it right on top of the heads of Newbee here, and it's another disaster for him. They lose 3.
Whoa, stunned in for that creep. Crazy, dude.
Kaka is somehow going to waddle his way out. Faith not going to be so fortunate, but now Kaka is still actually trapped within the trees, and suddenly a battery assault will be there for him. He does manage to burrow to the low ground here, but Newbee might not be able to make it back inside where it's safe when Vega already coming in to go for closure. Newbee here now, though. They do not want to accept this. But already you can see the Jakiro now gone under the mercy of this Ursa, who continues to be a tyrant here. 14, 1, and 12. Almost involved in everything. Moving on in, the follow-up hookshot. KP forced to dish out the Ravage. They do get a nice follow with a Sonic Wave, and potential turnaround could be here for Newbee, but now Freezing Field comes out from Silent and will help them get the finish onto Kaka. And it could be Vega going back the other direction. A jump in's going to be there. KP already pops out the magic resistance. It could be Ursa in trouble, and he actually goes down. That is a mighty net worth and a godlike streak. Going to be going the way of Sccc. Meanwhile, KP going to get dropped as G secures the godlike double kill here. They still swinging it about. He's blasting down Sccc, gets it done. Now looks to go for Mugi. Vega by now know that this Weaver is not buying out, and they're going back into action here. KP not having a Ravage, can't offer a whole lot more, and now the tier 3 is going to be going down. It's attention on the second set of racks. A jump-in hook comes out from Afterlife, locking Faith in place. A swing and a miss on the stolen burrow strike from CeMaTheSlayeR, but he does sidestep the fire breath. A gem's going to be on the deck, and Vega are still going to get what they want here. The rack's going to be going down. The Weaver's finally back. but is it too late? They've already seen the loss so much. His home has been ransacked. The tier 3 also going to be going down.
Going back to the play that started this whole Rax push when they all in on the DK, I respect that play a lot. I think it was a super risky play. It's a high risk play, but that was the only way they were going to win. It was a small percentage chance, and they took it.